these buttons. Get these buttons. Push the buttons. Open. Till they click.
And then take them off. Click the button again so you can open it.
Yep. Open it up, push that button, pull the ring.
Over here is where you have your fire hoses and your bilge hose. They're still packaged up. They have the ends on them. They connect to each other so you can have the extension to get all the way up into the front bilges if you need to suck. This is the outlet, which you would use for the fire hose and leave the other one in the water. If you needed to bilge, you leave. You can leave. You just take this one off, and you release the one in the back there. This is a sucker hose, and you'd hook this up, and you'd use it for your bilge system. This is the battery switch that powers your essential, your horn, your navigation lights, that kind of thing. And it either will use the battery from motor 1 or motor 2. Or you can, yep, you don't want to use both. But this is off right here. So if you don't want it to anything that worry about draining batteries. And you've got fire extinguishers here, which is for the motor area. You got one place at the helm, and you have one in the front, right next to the life jacket storage, which is up here. Okay. All the gates have latches. They have a pull pin. You pull the pull pin out. This raises up. Gate opens. Shut it back. Flip this down. Push this pull pin back in, and it's secure. Alright, this is where the life ring will go. When we attach the mast, there will be one bolt that will go through the mast just to secure it to the ground. It's not really necessary, but we just put it in there in case. When this mast comes apart, you'll have these wires that will disconnect. One goes into the helm, the other goes up to the mast light. These are the ropes for your flags. They'll just cinch on this cleat here when you bring them up. The mast will be in the down position. It'll be laying on the deck. And when you come back, all you'll need to do is all these ropes will be set to go, and all you do is need to take these turnbuckles, take it, bring it back into here, cinch it up so it's even side to side with tension. And then there will be one more also that you need to tighten here just for the mast support. It took 4 of us to stand it up. You have to lift it up and set it over the pipe. This is the inspection ports for if you do need to build them out or if they need to inspect them. Take this cover off, access to the top of the pontoon cover. You spin this off and just set this to the side, and that's where you can put down the bilge if you need to, with the bilge pump to pump it out. Should not ever be necessary, but that's also so that the Coast Guard can inspect them to make sure that they're good. They go back on and just spin to tight. And that's that. This is life jacket storage up here. There's a strap to release and open it. They're held up with shocks. Just bring them down, stamp them back to secure them. That's that. Stop rail will be unattached. It is attached with 4 bolts along each side. They're marked front, back, side, and they just go in here. The bolts will be there. They just come back in here and tighten up underneath. The horn will be unattached. The wiring has a quick disconnect for its wiring. You'll just have to drop the bolt in place and tighten the bolt underneath, and your horn's in place. It's the shore power that you plug in from the dock to power your battery charger, and that powers the battery for here. It's the helm access. There's secured with wing nuts here. You can stop. Yep. Okay. To drain the reservoir for the bathroom, you have this. It's right into the tank. You just whatever reservoir you want to turn off, you turn on the valve, and off you go. For the fuel shut off, center console of the truck. It's right down here. This is, you just turn this valve like that, on, shut. And there's two of them, one for each motor. Raise it up like.
You're better off pulling it from both sides because the window's holding on the.
Comes up here. And you have access to underneath your helm, your batteries, all your wiring. Okay, we can bring that back.
Cabin porta potty, mast light, two ways. Once they're both on, up they're both, down one.
Where's an end cap on the back?
Docking lights, courtesy lights, front and back. Battery check comes on only when the key switches are on. And nav lights, nav stern. And of course the horn, which will work good. For the PA, you have to turn the stereo on first. And turn on the switch underneath, turn the volume up. Push the lever and talk to the people in the crowd. You tend to turn that back off. Radio's off. Each motor has an alarm that sounds